control. Teddy B's over 60 years of age and still looks like
Here comes Boobie Miller. SMU's new playmaking point guard finds Yohan Traore. Not the most effective. A Bulldog a couple of years ago faces a familiar team. That pass is corralled by Miller. Inside, Collins kept the pivot foot. They've missed their last 8 field goals on this end of the floor. So Traore, a little better close-range look. Earned
LSU stagnant and to shoot the basketball from the perimeter to settle.
Tigers on a 12-1 run. That's the second. Really quality scorer. Oh, nice drop-off pass. Keon and forward. Carter driving baseline again. Back out, 3 in the air. Jai Bailey connects.
A guy that match up of the backcourt when you look at it. Elliot Cadeau, R.J. Davis, Seth Trimble, and then the 3 guards from Florida as well. Speaking of guards, that's what Matt McMahon told us earlier before the season started. He needed him to be the Jordan Sears of UT Martin.
So that's years, the very high-scoring veteran. That was his reputation coming into this program. And he knocks down another 15-footer. Hands on it, and Corey Chest down with it. Quick lead feed to Carter. He goes up and throws it in.
Favors the Tigers because if they get stopped, if it's a track meet, they're going to win it from inline to inline.
Miller connects on the floater, so nice response. There's Carter. Averaging 17 points per game this year. Picks up the dribble, but he shuffled the feet.
There we go. That's why I like this. And Cam Carter is already on the other end, finishing in about 2 to 3 seconds. Kevin up well. LSU has stepped up well overall in his absence. Going inside and attacking the offensive glass here early.
How about Chuck Harris? Let's see if he can get going for the Mustangs. That's his first.
And this Big East all-freshman team. The transfers playing extremely well for the Mustangs.
And he's averaging about 12 a game. He's got it here. So after the 3, Bailey is open. Fires and hits.
Beautiful basketball, Kevin. Let me tell you why.
That's one that you might not throw in the fast break point category, but obviously the key there was getting out in transition.
I was saying before, when Matt Cross is wide open on that wing, and it's the reason why.
Considering where you came from, Oquindo's 3 is short. Miller got his hands on it. Cross follows his own miss. Nicely done.
They're using the ball screens versus having somebody sit in the gap at that free throw line a lot more.
Sears couldn't connect from the Dallas Mavericks G League affiliate. It's the Texas Legends. Fun neutral site battle. These 2 teams will play in New Orleans next.
For the SMU Mustangs.
And Iguodala has had a clear height advantage in that first half, though only had the 5 points. Great sleight of hand. Trouble. Matter of fact, Collins the only player with 2. Bailey with the steal. Oh! Transition hammer. 9 giveaways. Matt Cross into the paint. Barges right through Miller. Oquindo has it for the Mustangs after the miss. This is Traore. Scoops it in.
Pretty basketball. Yohan.
Great upside. He has found a home, you would think, as a starter with SMU. Oquindo hesitated for a moment there. Keeping the pivot foot somehow, and he threw it away. Sears has it. Open floor. Hands off to Chest.
Is certainly going to go down to the wire today. And for LSU, I'm interested to see what they can do in this half court.
Thick scores for this Tiger team that has gotten off to the 8-1 start. Double dribble call there on the run out. Victorious Miller and rim protecting teams, not just in the SEC, but in the country. Collins is going to let one go, down and out. So Oquindo. Does Cario Oquindo head down, hesitates underneath. To the Turk and the 7-footer.
Quicker, and so you want to take advantage and try to get to the rim.
Instead, Matt Cross buries the 3. Big J. Edwards. Cross now taking it in, aggressive, kept the handle, bounce pass. Ones earlier in the first half, so not surprising to see something like that happen. Oh, Colbert cutting to the rim nicely. It's a 1-possession game, and Harris extends the SMU lead. Down 6 at the break. Up 6 now, 8 minutes into the second half. After the takeaway, Edwards.
Oh, yes! Important this opportunity is against the LSU Tigers.
And they have outscored LSU 20-6. Now B.J. Edwards with another throwdown. In half, the SMU 6-point deficit has turned into a 10-point advantage. Chuck Harris curling down into the paint. Harris had it knocked away, stays here. Third, a very important battle. By the way, there's 1 second on the shot clock, by the way, here, so Harris does not get it off in time. 25, NC State won of those 5 women's teams in the latest AP Top 25. Carter into the paint here for LSU.
To not having Jalen Reed, a guy who's been with them 3 years, who knows what Matt McMahon expects.
Edwards lost the handle. Chest taking it in. Corey Chest out of bounds. No whistle.
Straight up, and Corey Chest was trying to draw the foul, but in that situation, when you draw the contact, you've got to be infield. Went to that 2-3 zone in the first half, which really changed the trajectory of this basketball game.
Chuck Harris took Cam Carter off the bounce.
You wonder why other teams in the SEC, like Tennessee, like Auburn, have been
with 11 points in this second half after the 3-point play. So it took them a long time. How about the long-range lob?
ACC, Buki Miller to Carriol Oquendo.
Double-digit lead is maintained until Sears hit. That cross barges back in. Follows his own. Harris wants 3. Rebound down to follows. Georgia Tech visits Chapel Hill at 2. And then Clemson and Wake Forest finishes that trip.
Dane, Duke, North Carolina, NC State, Georgia Tech, all playing extremely well. Some news, Dickie V with the capital A. We love to look forward to his tweets. A guy who was a pioneer in our... That's right, he and Brad Nessler. I rode over in the limo with him. I thought I was high class, man.
That sounds high class. Talk about a duo there, by the way, to get the career. Well, they need it because SMU started this second half on a 26-8 run. Chuck Harris has thrown in a couple of big triples. Long 2, rebound down to Cross. By the way, he's got a new season high rebounds, double-double today. Miller draws the foul, and so Stripe this year. He's doled out 7 assists, so his impact has been.
Games. You talk about an ACC co-player of the week. He averaged 15 points a game, and which was second.
First things first, they've got the big lead, late goings in the second half, and they would like to get to the finish line here, pick up another quality win in the non.
Offense a little stagnant, though, right now without Buki Miller in the game.
Go back to Cross, going to work on the wrist.
Himself in the basketball.
Harris has had a fine second half, so he does take a seat.
In the basketball game.
Sears pounding Miller. Miller crossover goes up. Collins to play. Carter trying to get into the paint. Carter, that's a difficult one. Sears got his hand on it. Who wants it? Delph left it short. Numbers here for LSU if it hurries. Carter to Collins. Take and throws. Turnaround is offline. Cam Carter very fast into the front court. Jai Bailey left the 3 short. And Oquendo sets the screen. Sears back out to Carter. Carter trying to improvise. Carter into the paint. Off balance fadeaways. Gets his team back within 4. 2:15 to go. Digatolu just plows through. Collins draws the foul. Splits a pair.
Yeah. LSU in the building, though. Fans making a little
game. Less than 2 to play. Carter with the crossover. Gets into the paint. Rises. Wild layup, but Collins is there on the backside.
Right back down to the block to cement Digatolu.
Cross is open. Cross got it to go. 5 to dribble. He's caught. Finds Collins. Collins goes up, draws the foul on Cross.
Good call. Cross like he did is excellent for the 20-year-old freshman.
Meanwhile, Collins gets it back to a 4-point. SMU has made more at the line than SMU, so they are the team that has struggled here in terms of efficiency. One more for Edwards. LSU does have a timeout, as does SMU. Jai Bailey driving in, turning on Oquindo, fires it up. Inatolu takes it up. From down 6 to up double digits. Remember, SMU goes on that 22-6 run.
LSU in that first half with the zone, and then he didn't go back to it.
Yeah.
He didn't go back to it in the second half. He just disrupted their offense.
A microcosm of how this half has played out. The 13th LSU turnover. Nice recipe for success. 10-point lead.
Yep, Coach Andy Enfield has had that success. Got something special going right now. They're going to be a team that you're going to have to deal with in the ACC. Good win against an LSU team.
Winners of now 5 in a row. A splendid second half for the Mustangs.
Well, double-double, 16 points, 16 rebounds. The ACC has answered.